Hi guys, welcome back. And what are the important documents you needed for the NEET PG 2024 admission process? See, all kind of document, whatever you needed, which will notified once the prospectus came up. Okay, on during the allotment process, you will get it. You will get the notification that what are the things you needed. There is a checklist will be there, and you need to give it accordingly. And the state wise, it will change. So one thing I want to tell you, in commonly what are the things we need, like 10th, 12th and your MBBS degree, graduation, mark sheet, internship completion. Internship completion, that should be a 12 month. That is very important that they will count it. So please make sure that your internship completion certificate, which is having a 12-month rotation, 1 year, total 1 year of rotation period. Otherwise, you will be in a big danger. And the other part is like your migration certificate or your TC, transfer certificate. I think the TC thing and the migration thing, this is for the FMG students only, because last year what happened to me that they asked me the TC thing. See, we didn't get any TC from the international universities. They won't give anywhere. Like if you ask, nobody going to give a TC certificate. Or they're going to give you that a migration certificate will be there, and some other certificate will be there, like your contact certificate and many other things they will give you. That's it. While comparing it to the TC, which is for the UG admission, you need the TC from the corresponding school. So nobody going to ask about the TC in the postgraduate or the higher PhD level degrees. And I asked many my friends who took the PG admission in India in the government sector, or in Srinagar, I guess he's doing in MD general surgery or MS general surgery, something like that. And I asked him that, he told me in this way that TC, they didn't ask the TC, or they asked is a migration certificate and other certificates, and it depends on the state, and some other state is also asked for this TC certificate. But once you tell the reality that you won't get it, they will understand it. But in Kerala, situation was worse, because my college, which was a newly opened one, only 2 batches of PG students are there. I mean, I'm the second batch of this PG admission, so they don't know much about it. So which caused lot of trouble to me, that it take around 4 to 5 days for my admission. Every day, the morning I used to go there and I used to sit till afternoon. Then and I asked the section, they used to tell like this, we didn't get any reply from the NMC or the KUHS, Kerala University of Health Science, or the Higher Education Department and DME, and they used to tell so much of names. So I literally lost 4 days. So what happened on the 5th day? 5th day is like, I think this is the last day of admission. If I didn't get the admission, I will lose the seat. I will debarred from NEET. So much of issues there, because I took in the last rounds. So I was like in a very bad mood, and I got a little bit rise, and I asked him like, if you don't want to give me, don't give me. I will leave. I have no issue with that. Something like that. Then they give me the admission with some special thing that I need to give some affidavit, like I'm telling you the truth, the university didn't provide it, something like that, which I don't know why it is so necessary here, because they don't understand the issue over here. So this is it. So TC, transfer certificate, is very much important in Kerala for the FMG students only. For the other students, it doesn't matter. And one more thing I want to tell you, that when you are in a government, when you're dealing with in government sector in Kerala, you should be very careful, because it's going to hurt you a lot. Because you should be polite, you should be like a slave to them. That's the only word I want to tell you. Otherwise, you won't get anything. See what happened to me, that I didn't get the TCMC registration. I got the DMC registration. I got Delhi Medical Counts Permanent registration, which while I get the PG here in Kerala, I just simply in 2 days, I got 1.5 days, I got the NOC from Delhi, which I just need to transfer to Kerala. That's it. But it took almost 8 to 9 months for them to verify it. After so much of struggle, so much of issues, still I am saying that I didn't get my KUHS registration. With that, I can upload my thesis. I can be in second year. Very honestly speaking, I am still in first year. I don't know where I will promote to second year or not, because that much of issue there being in Kerala. So for the FMG students, I am telling you that please don't take Kerala, because you will suffer a lot. You better go Delhi, Haryana or any other place that's going to be like a super easy for you. There are people in the government sector will really going to help you. They won't, they don't have any supportive system inside the government sector. That's the one thing that have in Kerala. Like they have a union, they have the communist government party people over there. They don't want to work. They will go and protest, something like that. That's their reality. I used to know that because I used to study in the government sector, and currently I'm working. Currently what I am seeing around everything, we know that what's really happening here in Kerala. That's why the KSRTC is broken, KSCB is broken. Almost every sector in the when it comes to government is broken because of one thing, that is a union people over there. I really know how to change the attitude of these people. Just simply send them to some other state and take some other state government employee here. If you exchange between some state, it will change. So they will understand that how hard to work 9 to 5, other than being in Kerala, coming at 11 o'clock, going at 3 or 4 o'clock and saying we are doing too much of work. They don't want to work, literally, that's it. So I'm doing the same thing. If they want to do the same thing, me, I will do the same, that's it. So that's a reality over here. And one more thing about the stipend part. Kerala is the one state which is having a decent amount. I'm not saying that this is low. If you go to Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, or some place in Karnataka or some place there, salary stipend is like for the namesake only. For the private sector, they won't give you, and in the government, that is like a 35, somewhere 45, something like that. For in Kerala, it is like a first year you will get a 57 something, and then second year 58 something, and third year that will be 60. For the SRship, that is 76, around that you will get it. So before you taking admission, you need to understand that please look into the bond service over there. With that, you will get, after completion of your MD degree, without bond, it's going to be easy that you can go somewhere, get your SRship done there. Otherwise, you need to be in the bond service, in which in Kerala, the scenario is like, it's very hard to get a SRship. So you need to wait another 1 year or 1.5 years, something like that, to get an SRship in somewhere. So that's a reality. So please be sure about all of the things. And about the TC matter, transfer certificate, for the FMG students, right now what you can do, you please mail to your corresponding university regarding that you are going to get an admission in for the PG, so you need a transfer certificate. Other than Chinese universities, other university will respond very well because of the China, they have an internal system there. The Google won't work, Gmail won't work, something like that. Other university, you definitely get a reply. So take that reply. If the university didn't give any response, take an affidavit. You can go to the nearby people, the lawyer people, they will make you an affidavit. Once you get the admission, do that, okay. Even if you don't have a TC, you don't need to worry about anything. That just make an affidavit once you get your allotment letter. With the allotment letter, with your college will give you some sort of format in which you just make an affidavit, give it to them, you will get an admission. There is no issue with that. But I want to tell you that don't take Kerala, because it takes too much time for TCMC. Not just me, my senior is also an FMG candidate. Is like from Middle East place, so she also got the same issue. Like it takes 7 to 8 months, 7 months, something like that. Like it takes long to get an admission here, the registration here. So I just want to tell you that please don't take in Kerala, because it's not that worth. Because the people of they are in the TCMC, they won't respect you. They treat you like you are doing something wrong, and you are like begging for some justice or something like that. So this is the reality about the TC certificate. For the other state, please don't worry. It's not for you. It's especially for the Kerala. I don't know why it is very much, especially in Kerala. I want to tell you one more thing. Kerala having so much of rules and restrictions and everything. But I want to tell you one thing. The most in the district hospital, the postmortem examination is done by the supportive staffs or the assistants are doing that. It's not doing by the proper doctor, forensic surgeon. This is the reality. And when it comes to the hospital, I personally know one doctor is sitting in a private sector for day and night, and while he working in the medical college. Is this fair? They are very much, the TCMC people are saying too much rules, too much things, too much restrictions and everything, but they are literally, silent in the major issues. This is the reality in Kerala. And what about the FMG students who doing internship in Kerala? They are getting nothing, zero money they are getting. So what they're doing, they're not doing internship properly. I went to Pathanamthitta 3-4 months back, where I saw that the students up there, he's coming and going somewhere for the GPS. They're making money in that way. This is the reality. So we can't say anything because they didn't get any money. So they also need to leave. They can't do the corruption, they can't steal something. So they need to leave, they need to make money for their necessities, to support their families and many things. And only Kerala as the state is not providing any stipend to these students. I don't know why there is no association for the FMG, so they are not raising this concern to the government, because all other states providing stipend, a minimum amount of stipend to every internship students, which is necessarily needed here in Kerala also. So that's a reality. Okay, just want to tell you the reality, that's it. So before going to admission about the TC certificate, I just want to tell you that please make sure all the things. Any more doubt you have, please contact me.